And we're back! Alright, guys, the regular season's over. It's time for the playoffs. We got an 8-team league. That means 4 out, 4 in. Let's do a quick recap of who's out, and we'll give them their just cause because they're done, they're out, and we're going to move forward.
Things happen.
Things happen. So let's start off in order here. Let's go with the Pittsburgh Bums. Barry. Pittsburgh, real quick. What are we going to say about Pittsburgh?
Real quick, he's a rapist. That's what you deserve because you like Pittsburgh. You got the playoffs, no big deal. Move on next season, buddy.
You know what happens when you're a fan of Pittsburgh and you're a fan of a rapist quarterback? You do worse than Team St. Mary. Speaking of Team St. Mary, started off the season 0-7. They finished off 6-8. You know, I was rooting for them last week so much, but they just couldn't close it out. So, Team St. Mary, great job. Next year, pay a little more attention to the first half of the season, and you probably get a playoff spot, but you didn't make it.
Tell you what. I know how your mother's doing now. She's not in the playoffs. I'm going to pay her a visit.
Okay. That's still fucked up. All right, next we're finished with You Mad Bro.
You know what?
Finished last place.
I don't think he is mad. I don't even think he knows fantasy football is still going on, to be honest with you.
Did he know it started? I don't think he knows it started. Well, he paid, so that's good. I mean, money's in. But
when I go home, I'll remind him it's not pocket hand sock puppets. That's what you call them.
Oh, okay.
Because I know that's what he does all the time. It's fantasy football, bro. So, here's the program.
The guy was never here. We never heard from him. Never did anything. No trades. I mean, barely any pickups. I mean, Josh is barely in the league. He ends up last place. Good. Who cares? Next, Barry. Barry, in 3 words, how do you feel about your season?
Wendy's chocolate frosty.
All right, there we go. And we're going to move on to the playoffs. Let's see what we got here. All right, in the winner's bracket, first matchup, we're going in order. We have Yoba Goya ranked 3rd. Yoba Goya versus Ethan's crew ranked 2nd. We're going. We got a 9-5 team versus an 11-3 team. Ed, you remember last year, your first round of the playoff. You remember the first round of your playoffs one last year.
Man, opening that wound.
Yep, and let's see if history repeats itself. Ed, you are the fantasy guru. You might as well be called Matthew Barry. But you know what? All I remember is, in this league's history, you have never made it to a final, and you will not make it to a final this year. Yoba Goya is here, they're here to stay, and they're going to kick your ass.
You should have named it Team Tony Romo. Makes it to the playoffs, can't do shit.
Can't do shit. In his whole career, he's won 1 playoff game. But maybe that's his win this year. But either way, Ed, you're going to lose this week. Yoba Goya is going to kick your ass, and we're moving on to the second.
My money's on Jay, because... literally, my money is on Jay. You got my money.
Yeah, I got his money. I got everyone's money. So we're going to the number 4 spot, Marianne. Wait,
what?
Marianne's in the playoffs?
What?
What's going on? Marianne's in the playoffs! Anyways, back to reality here versus the number 1, Be More Squirrel Hunter. He's 11-3. So we got 8-6 versus 11-3. Number 4 versus number 1. You know, Marianne barely held on to her playoff spot here. She had it owned about 4 weeks ago. We're in a losing streak, and you know she barely made it. So I'm probably sleeping on the couch for this one. But you know what?
Yeah,
Marianne's gonna get smoked. Marianne, I mean this is a clear-cut case of what should have happened to the Ravens in the Super Bowl a few years ago. But Marianne's gonna get smoked. Ron's gonna win this one, go to the finals. And the only thing I can say is that I'm going to beat Ed's ass, so it's not Ed versus some guy we don't even know in the finals.
Ron, who's Ron? Let me just go back like a quick second when you said Ravens Super Bowl. If you're comparing to that, do you mean halfway through this matchup, Marianne's going to cut the lights and stab the motherfucker like Ray Lewis did?
Well, Ray Lewis didn't stab anybody. He was just an accomplice. He was a witness, but, you know, he didn't have the information to give to the jury.
Oh, so it was Ray Rice. It was
half the same thing. I mean, it's the same. It's the same guys. Either way,
cheating. Baltimore Ravens are the ugliest team in history. Terrell Suggs, what is that?
You really are.
It's like a worm on steroids. It's like one of those.
And who wears purple? Honestly,
purple. Barney, that's who.
Queers. So that's what's going on, guys. It's round 1 of the playoffs.
Playoffs.
The 2 winners of these 2 matchups go to the final. It's as simple as that. The other 4 teams, guys, sorry, season's over. Next year we start off, we do a random draft order, so nothing you do makes any difference whatsoever. So basically you're saving face by beating somebody. I guess. It doesn't matter. I mean, you know, Barry's playing Josh, so Ruma's playing against each other. I guess that means something. But really, who cares? It doesn't matter. You got 2 matchups. Both winners go to the final.
This is it, guys. This is it,
guys. We got 2 weeks left. We're in the playoffs. That's it.
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
I tell you what, not making the playoffs is like. It's like a frosty. It's cool. Just relax, sit back, and just let it slide down your throat.
You know what I like about this time of year? Speaking of frosty, is cool.
What about it?
I like the snow.
Snow.
Oh, I like the snow. It's New England. It's wintertime, guys. Hey, happy holidays. Enjoy the weather, and good luck all in the playoffs, except for Ed. Have a good week.
Can't get this.